With her involvement in the aforementioned Captain America the Winter Soldier, many people have wondered how major or minor of a role Black Widow, played by Scarlett Johansson, would play in the upcoming Avengers Age of Ultron. Well, according to a recent interview by Marvel President Kevin Feige, it's going to be a very major one. Feige said the following: "We learn more about her past and learn more about where she came from and how she became in that film. The notion of exploring that even further in her own film would be great, and we have some development work with that." Dennis, how big of a role do you think Black Widow will actually play in the next Avengers?
Now, first off, I guess they're not killing Black Widow. You and me had speculated that Black Widow or Hawkeye could die in the next one, kind of in typical Joss Whedon fashion.
Right.
Guess not. The way that it sounds is that Kevin Feige wants to make a standalone Black Widow film, so I think her role is going to be a lot bigger. I think it might even be so big that fans are going to complain about it. They're going to be like, oh, there's too much Black Widow. We want to see more Iron Man or Captain America, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, I mean, when you talk about things like, are films overcrowded? To me, no. Films are not overcrowded if you have 50 characters, because every film has 50 characters. I've always said films only become overcrowded when you're trying to give too much story to too many characters. So you can have a film of 7 people, just 7 people, no other extras, no side characters, 7 people, and that can be overcrowded if you try to give each one of those 7 characters too much. I get a little bit concerned because we've heard Whedon say that they're going to give significant story and screen time to Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. We've heard that this is going to be a really important film for Hulk. We've heard about, you know, it's going to be vital with Tony Stark because his role in the creation of Ultron and blah. And now we hear, oh, we're going to go into so much Black. That's the part that starts to get me nervous about the overcrowding issue. Not concerned about adding new characters. I'm concerned about how much attention every single individual character gets. So that makes me a little bit nervous, not much. And I gotta say, Black Widow is not my favorite character here, and here's why. If they had, say, Black Widow, played by Scarlett Johansson, who does a great job with the character, by the way, if they had a Black Widow film that was not connected to the supernatural Marvel overall Avengers cinematic universe, like, say they just had a Black Widow movie. There's no Iron Man, there's no Captain America, there's no Hulk, there's no Thor, God of Thunder. It's just a Black Widow movie. I would love it. But there's something about Hawkeye and Black Widow as the two completely non-superhero, superpowered people that make them a little bit less interesting to me. But let's move on to this for a second. There are some reports going around online, and I really should address this because I've had a lot of people tweeting me in the last day or so, saying, John, Marvel has confirmed they're making a Black Widow movie. No, they have not. Let's be very clear here. Kevin Feige has said, oh, it'd be great to have a Black Widow standalone. He's said that about a lot of characters. He said, we've done some development on that. They've done some development on a lot of characters. Look, we may end up seeing a Black Widow standalone film, no doubt. That could happen. But don't be tricked into thinking that, oh, it's been confirmed, they're making a Black Widow. No, they haven't. Kevin Feige is just talking. Kevin Feige does a lot of talking. And I wouldn't be all that shocked if Kevin Feige's given us some misdirection and we actually do see her die in Avengers. I'm going to kind of hold on to that. Not that I want her to die. I just think that that's what they might do. But no, they have not confirmed they're making a Black Widow movie. It may happen at some point, but it hasn't happened yet.
If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to AMC Movie News on YouTube. It's free and a great way to stay updated with all the latest movie news and check out our daily show, AMC Movie Talk. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter to stay in the loop for our special prizes, giveaways, and contests.